O'Shea here, being picked up by Drummond Pierce's. Aidan Shine O'Sullivan has the ball, giving it right across here. And it's 2 goals and 10 points. That's 16 points for Drummond Pierce's, 114 for Knocknagree. A 1 point advantage as Drummond Pierce's defending the Mallow Town goal. Attacking down here to our left hand side. They're a point behind. That goal from Anthony O'Connor has been the decisive score. Graham O'Sullivan has the ball. The referee pulls him for overplaying the ball.
Indeed, I thought he was taking, maybe he was. But this is, they'll have to come. What's after happening? He's after
the referee's calling it back for a free. Couldn't be taken quickly there. And really, I suppose Declan O'Sullivan has been sent to the stand. He's down on the barrier
it's
there.
It's very hard for him, it's difficult to do what he's doing now. He's contacting over the wire. Not the ideal scenario for a manager to be outside the wire, particularly in a close game like this, because this looks like he's going to go down to the wire.
Right down to the wire as well, as we say. This will be a free for Knocknagree back in their own, just inside their own half. He goes backwards with the free, back to Patrick Doyle, the goalkeeper. You wonder, was there any other player up the field that might take this one? The ball worked inside now. Going forward now along the terrace side of the ground here in the Mallow GA complex, under the lights here in Mallow. Fantastic lights, it has to be said here. And as Knocknagree going forward, they hold a 1 point advantage. Drummond Pierce's probably bench will be tired now. Danger kick coming inside, ball going in and gone over the bar. Trying to see the number there on the back of the number 11, John Finton Daly.
First score of the game, good score.
Good score for John Finton Daly, and he's given Knocknagree a 2 point advantage, 115. That's 18 points to Drummond Pierce's, 2 goals and 10 points. Kick out, coming out towards the centre, an advantage there. Referee allows the play go on. Drummond had the ball. Shane O'Connor walks it away over towards the terrace. He does it off his leg, and his ball has gone out over the side.
The momentum is kind of switching and throwing and throwing. The first half of the extra time, belonged to Drummond. You'd have to say Knocknagree were far better start. The one thing they're doing as well, John, if you watch them, all along they were going down the centre. Now they're playing down the flanks, both flanks, and they're doing it to good effect. They're good score out of it.
Man has come inside, and something has been said by a Drummond player there, and this will be brought in inside into the 21-yard line again. And really,
that he don't kick it over the bar from.
Well, it's going to be a free.
Capped up the yards.
Well, it's carried into third. There's no doubt it's definitely not 10 yards anyway. It's brought inside anyway, and really he's brought into a more central position as well. I thought you kept the same angle.
He's already kicking over from altogether.
Well, that's
the only thing he's not after doing for him.
Drummond Pierce's Dominic O'Sullivan has gone off the Drummond Pierce's team there, and the number 19 has come in there, and that is Michael Sheehan has come in there, the great servant as well of Drummond Pierce's. Michael Sheehan has come in as well. So it's Drummond Pierce's there. Dominic O'Sullivan coming off here to the sideline, brother of Declan O'Sullivan. This will be a free in for Knocknagree, being taken here by Anthony O'Connor. He sends it high and sends it over the bar. They have a 3 point advantage now. It's 2 goals and 10 for Knocknagree, 1 goal and 16 points. 2-10 for Drummond Pierce's, 1-16 for Knocknagree. A 3 point advantage here, and they didn't even start the clock here in the second half here, I don't think, Ambrose. They forgot to start the clock here, so we're just about 3.5 minutes played of the second half, just over, in fact just short of 3 minutes here at this moment here, courtesy of Cork County Sound. I suppose we have the clock here beside us. The ball being brought forward here, walked here inside here, and walked inside. Sheehan trying to come forward there, being pulled to the ground. This will be a free for Drummond Pierce's. Knocknagree man holding on to that.
There's no need in the world for that, because
there was a free, and the referee should step in there. There's a free to Drummond Pierce's, and the Knocknagree guys tried to hold him up there going forward, and that's very wrong. I mean, the referee, if he brought it in for Drummond Pierce's, he should bring the ball forward now for Drummond Pierce's. Well, the referee is having a word with his linesman at the moment here, right down in front of us there, but Niall O'Shea has the ball. He will take it across the Kevin O'Leary, and right down in front of us here, on the stand side of the field. Yes, the referee must have been listening, Ambrose. He's asking Niall O'Shea to come forward with the ball, but he's not getting the distance. Well, he hasn't stopped him yet, and the only thing he's shocked of, I suppose, is a tin of that spray, I suppose, to mark where he should kick it from. Well, this is going to be a free for Drummond Pierce's, just outside the 50-yard line. The referee, Alan Kissan, is having a word with the Knocknagree player. This will probably result in a card. The linesman had a consultation.
I can't understand this. Niall is kicking this again on Niall O'Shea. Wouldn't you be far better off putting Niall inside in the square, like? And he's a threat inside there, like. Good God, he kicks it back in.
Going back there, Cian O'Shea coming forward here. Drummond need a score quickly. He's being pulled there. That's good work from Cian O'Shea. The challenge going into there, and he's going to give an advantage there.
His hand up again in here.
The advantage is there, but there was a leg challenge went in, and Cian O'Shea, he would try to go through inside, and you hate criticising referee because it's a difficult job.
We'll criticise him away because something he deserves it. We'll give him credit where credit is due, but you'll have to say he's having a dreadful match.
Niall O'Shea is going to take this free. It's about 10 yards in from the sideline, kicking into the goal here, down to our left hand side here. Niall O'Shea from the stand side of the field. Niall O'Shea going inside it. That's a great score. Great score from Niall O'Shea. That was a tight angle for the kicker.
Very good score.
Good score. 2 points between the sides. 2 goals and 11 points. That's 17 points to 116 for Knocknagree. And we have played 4.5 minutes here. 4.5 minutes here of the second period of extra time here. So it's all really open, and Patrick Doyle is in no great hurry. Ambrose, you probably thought him.
Well, he wouldn't be, no. I mean, he wouldn't be.
Robert Rathmore with that as well. So
take his time to it. He's dead right. So his team are up 2 points. You know, they're 5 minutes into injury time.
Patrick Doyle with the kick out, drives it out towards the centre, up there right. So Drummerfield breaks it now. Ball is gathered by Knocknagree man there. James Dennehy giving it back now to the captain Matthew Dilworth. Dilworth trying to come forward towards the halfway line. Gives the ball forward again. Dilworth. They have plenty of running in this Knocknagree side of the Bowman. Being forced forward again. Drummond need to get their hands on the ball again. They're playing the runners inside and the pull inside. That's going to be a free
style tackling and not long that behind the
he's injured as well as this could be inside. This could be a card here again. Referee Alan Kissan has got inside. He's gone inside here, and this will be a free in for
critical score for them. This would leave Drummond nearing a goal, I think.
They will need a goal, I think, and they.
But one thing to say about Knocknagree in the extra time, every time the ball's gone forward, they've scored.
Yeah, they have scored.
They've wasted nothing, absolutely nothing. Whereas in the normal time, they were kicking through bad wides. You'd have to say, in extra time, they've absolutely missed nothing. They only attacked twice in the first 10 minutes, and they got 1-1. And they've gone 2 attacks here, and they got 2 points out of it, and they didn't get a chance to get a third one here from a free.
Drummond Pearses will make another change when the ball will go out to play. The number 25 will come in. That's Niall O'Connor will come in. Niall O'Connor will come in here for Drummond Pearses when the ball will go out to play.
Back, and I think it's Keane O'Shea's in trouble, is it?
Probably Keane O'Shea there, but just checking there at the moment. The Anthony O'Connor will take the resultant free for Knocknagree. Knocknagree, of course, looking to win this Munster Junior football final here against Drummond Pearses of Kerry. Drummond Pearses were the victors in 2011, but they were hoping to get back and maybe get to Croke Park on that great journey. A kick coming from Anthony O'Connor, drives it inside, sends it high and sends it over the bar. There's a goal between the sides again. 2 goals and 11 points. That is, of course, the score of 81 goal and 17, which is 20 points.
6.5 minutes gone. You'd have to say, I think Drummond will require a goal.
Yeah, midfielder coming off there is Aidan Shine O'Sullivan is coming off there. And number 25, Niall O'Connor, is going in. 2 goals and 11 points for the men of Pearson and Drummond. 117 for Knocknagree. And the kick out will come from the Drummond goalkeeper, Brian O'Leary. Brian O'Leary ready with the kick out now. The lights here in the Mallow complex. Kick out going out towards the terrace side of the field. Up there, right. So the ball broken down here. Drummond get their hands on the ball. He tries to go down the ball. He seems to be pushed there, but walks the ball down along the far side of the field. Jackie gives the ball inside here. Niall O'Shea is a way out, really trying to help out there. They're trying to work with Farley. Chris Farley has the ball. Farley trying to come forward. A man running loose here. That is, of course, is the number 19, Michael Sheehan. Michael Sheehan. The ball long from Farley. Dangerous ball in around the square. Can they get a hand to it? Ball, and it broke past the man that was running out. You know, Jackie comes out there, tries to pick it up, gives it back to Niall Shea. Niall Shea lets the ball. Let the ball go over his head, and this is Knocknagree coming forward. And the Knocknagree man, his hamstring has gone, but he still gets time to get on the ball. Drummond man goes into the challenge there. Drummond trying to challenge now, trying to close down the space here. We're moving into the last 2 minutes plus injury time here at the Mallow GA complex. Is it a bridge too far for Pearson and Drummond? Ball across here now for the men of Knocknagree. Their number 25, of course, is picked up there. That's Daniel Murphy. Daniel Murphy, he made forward. They're trying to keep possession now, walking it back along the line here. Walking it right across here, straight across here to number 21. Walks it again, and Knocknagree playing keep on out the moment. Carol Daly holding onto the ball. They switch the point of attack to the terrace side of the ground here. Walking away. Knocknagree playing with the white jersey with the blue arms in it there, and of course the blue numbers on the back. Drummond Pearses, if you picture the Galway jersey, the maroon jersey of Galway, that is what they have with the white numbers. Very easy to see at this moment. There's 2 minutes. 2 minutes of injury time, and Knocknagree are holding onto the ball here. Drummond Pearses.
They've put together 16 passes now, and the Drummond man hasn't touched the ball yet.
Hasn't touched the ball. Going forward now. We're into the 2 minutes of injury time. Just coming up to the ready for the 2 minutes. Knocknagree have the ball going forward. It's a goal between the sides. The kick coming in. Dangerous ball going across. Bounces at the edge of the square, going out. The goalkeeper lets the ball go out wide.
The old saying is probably as good as the score, because the 3 points to the good would definitely, like, you'd have to say they've been far more economical than Drummond in particularly in the extra time. Knocknagree have taken every chance that have fell to them. Bar that one out. That was the first wide they had, I'd say, in extra time.
First wide. Drummond Pearce is bringing it forward now. We're going into 50 seconds into additional time here at the Mallow J complex. Niall O'Shea trying to bring it forward. They'll need a goal. Can they get a run inside? A pull down there on the Drummond Pearce's player there. He'll try and go forward the ball. The referee will be brought in by Alan Kissan. They'll have to put it in around the house. They will have to try and get the ball. Curling those in under it. Niall O'Shea takes it short. Giving inside. Trying to walk it inside. On the run here. Drummond Pearce's have their running off the shoulder. Going still inside. A pull to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground. Surely he's going to walk for that. But the referee is inside, and the Drummond Pearce man is pulled to the ground. It could have been a penalty. It was very close.
It was very close, yeah. Pulled him down. There's a bit of Emily after starting now. I suppose bodies are tired now, nerves afraid. When you have to say not that we can do this because they're 3 points up. Drummond, on the other hand, will have to walk away from it and try to hope that they get time on the clock. But he was very close to getting
very close
to the penalty.
It was very close.
Good run by Graham, in fairness to him. He done the right thing, put the head down. Went foul, he was dragged to the ground. Right to the ground inside. The referee is going inside. This will be a free. They'll have to try and engineer a goal. I think the point won't probably do, because the time won't be on the clock. They'll try. Could they try and engineer a goal? Remember the great servant Declan O'Sullivan. It's a pity they hadn't him out there. He's still young enough to play football, but the body won't allow. The knees not alone. This great servant of both Drummond Pearce and Kerry. The man down on near the line here, trying to check it out. They're holding their heads here. Dennis Shine O'Sullivan seemed down there in front of us at the moment. This will be a kick. What are they going to try and do here? The referee is having a word with the Cockman. It surely has to be a black card, even in the black light here we can hardly see, but I think it was a black. Or is it a yellow card he's given the in? Black card, yes, a black card. Black card for the Knocknagree man there. He'll take it all day. The referee is across. Why is he talking to Chris Farley?
Well, he's talking to Chris Farley. I wonder, is Chris Farley asking what time is going to be left?
There's a yellow card for the Drummond player. I don't know who got that yellow card.
Yellow card for the Drummond.
Is that his second yellow?
It's his second yellow, I think, is it? I think it is. Coming across here. In fact, it's Graham O'Sullivan.
Yeah.
And he's going to throw up the ball. He's going to throw up the ball. He's going to throw it up, and really, I think that sums up really the game Alan Kissan has had this afternoon. And you don't want to be jumping on the bandwagon or anything, because it's a difficult job enough to be out there.
Then you can jump up on the chair, because I can tell you the man was pulled down. He's had to be sent out, and it's a hot ball. A hot ball there as they come towards the sideline there. It is Graham O'Sullivan, just seeing him right down in front of us, and ball broken down. Can Drummond Pearce, they're walking inside, chance here. Can he shoot? Chance inside, shot blocked, and goes over the top of his head. It just went over agonisingly over his head. And it's gone. The number of blocks has gone out for 50. It's gone out for a 45 or a 50, whatever you want to call it. Drummond Pearce's, this is the last gasp. They'll have time to kick it.
They will have time. I'd say the referee is going to allow this. He'll have to try and put this in around the square again. They'll have to be mindful of not to be in the square. The referee, Alan Kissan, has put himself. Ball goes in. Good ball inside. Punches it. Ball broken out. The referee is looking at his watch. He's blown it. It's all over. Knocknagree are the Munster Junior Football Champions. It's Knocknagree 2 goals and 11 points. Drummond Pearce's 1 goal and 17 points. The other way around, John. Knocknagree were 117. Knocknagree are the Munster Junior Champions. Drummond Pearce has just come up short here, and really they gave it their all. Some decision maybe went against them, but at the end Knocknagree have annexed their Munster Junior title here on a scoreline of Knocknagree 1 goal and 17 points. Drummond Pearce is 2-11 numbers. You'd have to say, I suppose, particularly in extra time, I thought Knocknagree were far more economical. Any chance they got, they took the avail of it. They got their goal. They took points when they needed the points. Drummond Pearce has missed an awful lot, particularly in normal time. They possibly deserve to win in normal time. You'd have to say extra time Knocknagree were the better side and deserve to win. It's probably going to come down to fitness, and you'd have to say Knocknagree were probably that little tad fitter than Drummond Pearce is. And I would have to say, they have a couple of very good footballers. Anthony O'Connor, I thought, gave a great display. He was the go-to man. I think he must have kicked 1-8 for them. I think he played very well, and Drummond found it hard, difficult to match him. But you'd have to say probably deserved in extra time in particular. Knocknagree with a better side. better side, I suppose, in extra time. That goal was crucial at the end of the first period.
Right,
of
lads,
extra
we'll
time
have to
from
leave it
Anthony
there, I'm
O'Connor.
afraid. Thank you, Ger. Thank you, Ambro. There's where we have to leave it, unfortunately, in Mallow. It has been a disappointing day for Drummond, but they can hold their heads up high. They went to extra time. That's twice they're going to extra time, if not the third time, if I can imagine. I think they also went to extra time in the county championship. But anyway, unfortunately, Drummond are out at the Munster final stage of the Junior Club Championship. We have an awful lot to catch up on between this and 6 o'clock. We'll take a quick break. Back with more after this.